have a few filtering in, but we'll go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm Sandra Jarvis. I'm the Coordinator of Human Resources, and it is my honor to be here today and honor our great classified employees. There's a lot of excitement out there. They did such an awesome job. That was very impressive. It's a tough act to follow, but I think we've got a pretty good act here as well. So we'll let these folks get in and seat it. But you know, I've worked here in Eagle School District for 30 years now, and every one of those 30 years I've been so impressed with the caliber of employee that we have here. And both certified and classified. And tonight we get to honor our wonderful classified employees. Know that we send an email out asking all employees to nominate classified employees that they work with. And you know, we got almost 200 nominations this year. So that is so impressive. And it really did, it just made my day every day when I checked in on that response sheet that would come in and looked at the nominees and read some of the things that were written. I'm just going to take a quick minute. It made my day every day when I did that, and I want to kind of make your day too. These are comments from different people. Lana's going to talk about the ones that were selected by the committee for each category. So I chose some of the other comments that were made from some of our classified employees. Valerie is kind and respectful to everyone she works with. Nikki is very friendly and easy to work with. She brightens up the office. Ross makes the workday go better for all employees. Jake goes above and beyond to help our staff and students with anything we need. Jan keeps us sane. Now that is an important one. The children love to go to the library because Marcia has intriguing literacy activities for them to do, such as role-playing, folktales, skits, marionettes, chin, finger, hand puppets, and science demonstrations. Chad goes above and beyond to make sure that he accomplishes everything within his power to make our old building looking presentable and in working order. Shane has always been willing to go the extra mile with a smile, and I love that one. And here's my very favorite one. This was for a food service worker. As a kindergarten teacher, we don't frequent the lunchroom, but Pam is a class act every year when our gingerbread boy needs baking. She's always so willing to get him in the oven and always promises that she won't let him get away. But he always does, and she comes to our room in tears and with greatest emotion to let us know the tragic news of our runaway cookie. You know, those are the great classified employees that we have. And out of each of those categories, the committee got together and selected these people tonight that Lana's going to talk about. And they're representing great employees, and I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart and congratulate them. So we'll turn the time to Lana, and they can come up here and get their plaque as just as their name is called. So Lana, you take it over.
Okay, so I think we'd like board president and the superintendent to come here because we'll be taking a picture. And there's different categories in classified for those of you who didn't know, so we'll be announcing the categories as we go as well. So when I announce your name and you'll come forward, and then I'll read a little thing about you and we'll take a picture. How's that sound? Okay? All right. Our first candidate is Stan Littlefield, custodian at Hobble Creek Elementary. Stan Littlefield is an outstanding custodian. He is kind and helpful to the students and staff at our school. Stan is always willing to do any extra jobs that are asked of him with a smile on his face. The students love him and enjoy working with him in the cafeteria. Our school is clean and organized. Stan takes pride in the appearance of our building, inside and out. He is a huge asset to our school. Stan Littlefield. Would you like him to go up around and shake hands? At the end. Okay, so yeah, you'll just sit there. Thank you. Okay, our next one is Debbie Jarrett, food service at Mount Nebo Junior High. Debbie Jarrett has a smooth-running kitchen. All the ladies who work for her love her. She is willing to do extra things for the school, such as making peanut butter bars as rewards for students. Debbie is friendly and tries to reach out to everyone in the school to make them feel welcome. Debbie Jarrett. Okay, our next person is Brian Hanks with Technical Services. Brian Hanks has been a technical services technician for some of the Payson area schools and most recently was moved into the district office as an assistant network engineer. Brian is positive with those he works with at his schools, on the phone and in person. He has a calming demeanor and goes above his duties to make users of technology feel comfortable and confident. Even when Brian is busy, he makes time to find out how he can help solve technical problems. Brian is reliable and a pleasure to work with. Brian Hanks. Okay, our next person, James May, Transportation. James takes care of all the driver education cars. These cars are serviced in a timely manner and he is good to work around the school schedule. We never have to worry about going out to use a car and find it gone. James always checks in to make sure it will be okay to take a particular vehicle to get it serviced. Whenever we have a problem with one of our vehicles, James responds quickly. He offers to let us use a loaner car until our car can be fixed and brought back. Downtime is minimal because James will drop everything and come to our rescue if needed. James is friendly and easy to work with. In all the years working in driver's education, James is the best. James May. Our next one is Martin Galindo, Maintenance. Did I say that wrong? Martin. Sorry about that. I reversed the kids' names and not his. He is a great employee. A big thanks to him and the others on the snow plowing crew. He spent night after night making sure that the schools, parking lots, and driveways are cleared and ready for the staff in the morning. He's a great roofer and has spent many years making our schools and grounds look presentable. He is prompt in doing his paperwork. He's cordial to talk to and has had some amazing experiences in his life. He seems shy, but he's not at all. Whenever he's asked to do something, he never asks why. He just goes ahead and takes care of what needs to be done, and he does it with a smile. He should be recognized for his dedication to Nebo School District and to his fellow employees in the maintenance department. Congratulations. Hey, our next person is Melanie Wild, Secretary at Diamond Fork Junior High. It's been a long time since my children went to that school, and I think she's still talking about Melanie. Melanie truly cares about the students and staff at our school. She's the front office secretary and is always calm, kind, positive, and friendly, no matter who walks through the door of the office, and no matter what mood they come in. Melanie is compassionate and a sympathetic listener when students and parents walk in with specific needs. She's a team player and can be found throughout the day taking on tasks far outside the scope of her job, such as preparing materials for the Honor Society service projects without any thought of receiving appreciation or recognition. Efficient and dedicated, Melanie can be found after hours working to excuse students for field trips in order to ensure that the next school day will run smoothly. Overall, Melanie is a delightful part of our school team, and we are so lucky to have her. Melanie Wild. The next person is not only in their area classified employee of the year, but also the overall pick for Nebo School District, and that's Sherry Emmerich. Sherry is an educational technician at East Meadows Elementary. She's so kind and cares so much about the children in her class. She works in the behavior unit and goes above and beyond just the duties of her job to ensure that the children are getting the best possible care and education. Sherry is amazing. She works with students who have emotional and other disabilities that are challenging for any teacher. Sherry takes an interest in the students' likes and hobbies. She has watched ball games and track meets after school hours to show her support for the students. Parents and former students have sought her out to express how much of a difference that she's made in their lives. Sherry never has a complaint or unkind thing to say about anyone, and always keeps a positive attitude that is simply contagious. Sherry Emmerich. Before we take her picture, she has received a couple of gifts, a trip of her choice, through Getaway Today and the Nebo Education Foundation, and some money from the superintendent and the school board. One more thing we'll hand them to as they come past here is a gift certificate for dinner at Dalton's. So we appreciate Dalton's for honoring our classified employees in that way. So let's just give all of these wonderful people that do so many things every single day to make our school and our workplaces such a great place to be. Let's give them another big round of applause.